these three people. Listen, these three people. In today's episode, I want to share with you 16 if a man does it. Marry him. Yes, he is serious to marry you. He wants to marry you. Yes, my darling. Because sometimes there are some men that don't talk like, there are extroverts, introverts, which I have done in this video. There are men that doesn't talk so much. There are men that don't talk so much, but they use small, small things to their hearts. So if you see any of these sisters, my dear, marry him. He is a nice person. He wants to marry you as well. Grab your pen, grab your paper, and let's move forward. Number one, if he introduce you to these three people, listen, these three people, his mom, his pastor, his boss. Yes, let me show you something. Men can introduce you to random friend. Oh, meet Gloria. And they'll say, oh, Gloria, how are you, Angel? How are you, Queen? No. These people do not have say in his life. He can introduce you to colleague. Oh, meet my colleague. The colleague doesn't care to know whatever about his life. So if he introduce you to colleagues, to just random friends, to this evening coffee, Starbucks friend, don't feel like, oh, he introduced me to friend. Look at that man that will introduce you to mother. Yes, mothers don't joke. You can't keep bringing women in her family. Look at that man that introduced you to his pastor or spiritual leader. The pastor won't allow him to mess up. Look at that man that will introduce you to his boss. Yes, meet the man I am working under, the man I am working with, my boss. Because these three people have a strong say in their life. He will never make a mistake to introduce you to them if he is not ready to marry you. But those that's not ready to marry, that just want to introduce you, we just introduce you to just normal friend. And these people, they don't care whether he marry, he doesn't marry, no matter what. Like, they are not into that deep relation. They are not into that deep relationship to tell him what to do or what he knows to do. His pastor, his mother, his boss have a big say wherever he is. Another thing that will let you know that this man is serious. If you notice that man that can easily carry your bag in the public, that man wants to marry you. He is proud of you. Yes, read my lips. Darling, may I tell you that not every man wants to carry a woman bag in the public? Yes, I am telling you with experience. I remember when I traveled, I went somewhere with my brother, and that place, they don't want bag, necklace, all these things. So I have to give my bag to my brother, my own brother, sibling brother, to carry for me. And he said, I don't know how to carry a woman bag. This is my sibling brother, my senior brother. And I was like, what? He said, please. And you know what happened? I have to look for a place to drop the bag. So if you notice that man that can proudly carry your bag in the public, he is not ashamed of you. Number 3, if you notice that man that can hold you firm in the public, hold your hand, working together with you, without ashamed of what people will say, oh, you are too fat, you are too tiny, your bum bum is too small, your bum bum is too big. Hold your head in public without being ashamed. Marry that person. Yes. But if you notice those ones that they will hold your shoulder, immediately they see somebody, they'll drop it and pretend nothing happened. Have you ever catch or caught a small boy getting meat from the soup? He will drop the soup and be scratching his body, like feeling like to confuse you. That one, don't marry. But if you see that one that will be talking, put his hand on your shoulder in the public, holding your hands in the public, that one, I give him this, marry him. Another sign that I will tell you that if you see this, marry him. He is interested, he is ready, and he is proud of you. Is that man that will use your picture as a profile. Yes, use it in his profile. My dear, I clap for him. Do you know why I clap for him? Yes, not every man will be bold enough, proud enough to put their wife, their woman to be in the profile, even the married people. Yes, if a married man can remove his ring and pretend he's not married, how much more do you think he will put his wife in profile? So imagine a single brother putting you in his profile. My darling, you don't need another speaking in tongue to know that this man is interested and to know that this man is a man of integrity. Because any man that his way is like this, of course, I don't need to tell you, he will never put you in his profile because he has 1001 questions to answer from other women. So saying that one that either puts you in profile, send your picture in social media, like tag something, something, say something, something, my dear, that person is a person that is interested in you, that want to settle down with you. Go ahead and marry him. Another kind of man that I want you to marry is that man that doesn't care about your makeup. Yes. What did I mean? I'm not saying like you making that kind of masquerade makeup, like when you touch somebody here, foundation, you touch your eye, hug somebody, the person will be afraid, like, oh, don't dirty my clothes because of so many foundation. You touch. I mean that man that don't care whether you make up or you don't make up. He loves who you are. He loves you like in your vulnerability. That time that I did not make up. Let me just okay now, honey, let's just go. Like this, that kind of preparation. Honey, let's go now. Let's go. Like he loves it. Not the one that will tell you, oh, can't make up. We will see this Peter, we will see Paul, we will see Matthew, we will see John, we will see Luke. So I don't want them to say, oh, why you look so ugly today? Oh, no, 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 no. Why your baby's not looking so smart today? Please go and put some foundation. Go and put some. That man that you just say, okay, honey, let's go. And you say, let's go, baby. That doesn't care about makeup, but he cares about what you are, who you are, what you carry. Not about facial thing. Marry that person. Last but not the least is, if you notice that man that quickly tell you his mind, my dear, if you love him, go ahead, marry him. Yes, my darling, marry him. You don't need to parade for you to know he is interested. Too much parading make the food not to be yummy again. Too much parading is tiring. So if you notice that man that will quickly come and tell you his mind without wasting time, if you pray, you have peace, go ahead, marry him. He is ready for marriage. He's not there for playing. He's not there for joking. He's not there just to waste time. He is there to marry you. And let me tell you, he has been observing you, because for a man to quickly just come and tell you, oh, I want to marry you, are you interested? The person has been observing you. It's not just one day thing that he see. I hope this episode blessed you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share in the comments your takeaway. Thank you so much, and I will see you in another episode. God bless you.